if Peter Obi fails to take legal action against Kenneth Okonkwo, more of what happened in this video I'm about to show to you that Pararan Mock News made, more of it will happen. The leaked audio, yes daddy audio. Peter Obi threatened to sue whoever leaked it. Till date, no records of such suit. Abayomi Arabambi came out to allege that Peter Obi stole Labour Party money, $15 million. Peter Obi has not even responded, not to talk of taking legal action. Deji Adeyanju came out to allege that Peter Obi bribed him or tried to bribe him. There was a threat to sue Deji Adeyanju. Till date, no update on whether or not there was actually indeed a suit. Now Kenneth Okonkwo has done his own, and yeah, there's been a letter. If Peter Obi does not follow through and takes legal action, in fact, not only the libel route, the civil route, if Peter Obi does not take the criminal defamatory route, more of what you're about to witness in this video done by Pararan Mock News will happen. Watch Pararan.
Our brother, where they call Peter Obi, don't provoke. And they care they on. He say enough is enough for waiting. Our brother, where they call Kenneth Okonkwo, the master of the living in bondage, they do. He say, even though you are my spokesman for the last election, say you don't touch the red tape. I mean, you don't mash dog tape. He say, give us 7 days to say, I'm sorry. Say, not be Peter Obi. Now, I say people, they collect that money. If not be so, they take out, they go court, and they demand 5 billion naira from Kenneth. Kenneth? 5 billion naira. Obi, no. Oh, God, I beg you. Put away this here. So now when they follow the news, Kenneth come back and say, the Southeast, all the people that they run for there, for House of Assembly, House of Rep, then Senate, House of Rep pay 10,000 for bribe. Senate pay 20,000. Like this. Now I make Peter Obi come. Now the man will take Kenneth. Say not take Kenneth, say now Peter Obi. Now I tell him pay the money. Say but now the secretary for the Southeast. So who is the leader of the Southeast? Those of you who never watch it.
That if you people had, if you pay your expression of interest, you will not pay nomination until you have been confirmed the candidate that is going to be running on the platform of the NDC. Was that what you were told by any member of the party?
What I was told by the national secretary of the party, which I have had an exchange with the national secretary. As a matter of fact, the national secretary told me that all my discussions with him, that he did that in his capacity as the national secretary. My exchange with him. And he told me if I have problems, I should go straight to the party, which I have actually gone. This morning, my lawyers will file papers against the party.
All right.
But what I'm addressing now, he said that Peter Obi told us to go and pay 10 million naira that he needed the money for his campaign.
10 million naira bribe.
Bribe. So and I'm saying that 10 million naira I paid from information which is in the message I sent to you too. From the information I got from the national secretary was paid in the account of the NDC.
Can I ask you a question?
The FCMB.
Are you dissatisfied with your candidate, the presidential candidate of your party? Do you have an axe to grind with him?
I have no personal issues with him.
You have no personal issues?
I have no personal issues with him. And I will appreciate these answers if I finish responding to what Kenneth said.
Yes, I'm just asking that because based on the conversations that you had with him and which you also transmitted to me, I can see that you had, apart from the fact that you sent this particular message, you said you sent it as a broadcast.
No, this particular one is not a broadcast. The one that I said that is a broadcast is one that, if you look at that message, the first message that you got
Yes.
is one that has to do my address to the people of Nnewi North, Nnewi South, Ekwusigo NDC members.
Yes.
So in that message, even in this one you have, read it, the National Secretary told me.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you were aware, because he said he was going to use what you had told him as part of his interview.
Woman, where we dey talk na the corruption wey dey NDC, una say we dey lie. Not be the man see dey talk so. I thought na say they pay for our side for SAT. Not be the man see talk, say na the secretary collector. So the secretary collector, he only want use the money. Sometimes more they think, if we dey talk na the truth, if una just love person, una go say, oh, we leave her. We not dey leave anybody. Una just one more, you dey fire only Tinubu. If another person wey una like they commit same crime, more not talk. No, it not dey happen for this mock news. Or it not go happen. Now everybody, as far as you march line would do. You call yourself leader of Southeast. Now they mafia your people money. You not fit call them to order. You say you not know concern. You not do like this. Now Kenneth will bring the truth. Come on. He said, oh, you will go do investigation. You got to say not be me, but I hear say they collect this so money. You say you want to sue Kenneth. The Yes Daddy video where you do, they tell winner pastor, Oyedekpo, say this is religion war. Now so you threaten the guy, say you will sue him. You not sue him. And now time of election don't reach. That video they won't use against you now for the North. Where you say na religion war, talk to the people in Kwara, talk to the like this. Even that thing now don't confirm that audio. Some of them they turn, if you just carry with that is small voice, like I said, the small voice they turn on. In Malaysia, when I don't turn. Why am I celebrating birthday? Well, other shit they are hungry. They are doing like this. Even US people with the hungry day. You don't understand. When somebody they talk about person, una make una own research. When Kenneth they talk this thing, even me don't know for SASAT. They clean our SASAT people. And you did there, you are a leader. He said that you will call Dixie, the latest hush puppy, to order. You not call her. That means not all of them they do this whole thing. Now you they go sue. Then the other person where you see support sue, they say you thieved 12 billion from Labour Party. They say Peter Obi thieved 12 billion. Those of them never hear. Oh yeah, regadela.
They were where we have the shortfall, and yet they didn't tell anybody. Now, in the final analysis in the court, electoral is very simple. Attach the result signed by your agent. Bobby knew what he was doing. He was going with all this bukuru and a paper into the court to deceive those donors. It was in the judgment that they now told our lawyer to the point that the result you submitted was not signed by the agent of Labour Party, not was signed in those 53,000 polling units. Now, my question is this: Obi as a graduate, is he telling me that lawyer didn't tell him that this is what the electoral specified, or it is? Okay. It is. Okay. We are going to use the constitution of Alabama market to run an election.
Arabambi, wait. Can you minus for us? 176 minus 134. Is it up to 53? 176,000 minus 134.
So 189 is the total.
Yes.
189 is total.
Okay, is the total. Okay.
Yeah. So that was what other people uploaded, but our own is 134. Even NMPP even uploaded more than us. NMPP. The NMPP uploaded 176,200 polling units. Again, NMPP. You know, I'm reading from, the judgment of the Court of Appeal, which is the Court of First Instance, President Election Tribunal. But my issue is this: how can we know? How can we not honor that? Oh, I made a mistake, but because it's a man who is behaving like a content creator now, who wants to prove to Nigerians that I am right in all ramifications. I've been issue. I just have no right to be a secret Labour Party account because she's not a member of Labour Party. She's not doing the APC.
How much was in that account that you said they went to collect from abroad? How much did they collect? Can you give us the details?
After 2023,
yes,
and I've come on a right, you remember, to challenge them that up to today, that account we have over 12 billion naira. And in another dollar account, we have 15 million that will be run away with. That was why he ran away from Labour Party.
So you're saying he
no,
ran away because of $15 million? Is that what you're saying?
12 billion. Obi has never made 12 billion. He ran away with 12 billion. That's what I'm saying.
You're saying Obi has never made 12 billion naira in his life?
No, he has never made 12 billion. He has never made 12 billion because even his company in US went bankrupt because of 900,000. Next International, Gogui, Rudifier, Gogui. Next International went bankrupt in 2022.
Because of 900,000 naira.
On UK, no, I'm coming. On UK Stock Exchange. And he was black. He was removed. See the reason why? Because he was unable to rent that account, and that company was liquidated because of just 900,000 pounds. So he cannot tell me how 15 billion.
So you're saying Obi is not worth 15. So it's because of 15 billion that he left the Labour Party.
And another $15 million. And I've challenged him because we have the account. I've challenged him, but he was just trying to be deceptive. Though we will still take him to court. Now that he has emerged as president candidate of NDC, he will still keep account of it so that we can draw those banks out without account. They should come and give us the inflow and outflow.
So why did
you go sue tire? Yeah, I should say as you dey go vote, you dey go court, you dey go like you dey go court. My brother, change. We not hate you, but that your others here couldn't care. My brother, now we tell you, stop it and focus. The people where they work for you, take them as human. Your own only, you are so selfish. Only yourself now you know. Most they go, most they do like this. You this is what I say. No any private account. All account is NDC. DC, I like you for that one. No chromo could that you. No carry your small play where you do for Labour Party. But yeah, Dixon say, we know they use a dollar to the plow. You go sue that guy too. You go sue, you go tire. Change your way.
One of the biggest tools that will be used against Peter Obi in the 2027 election will be propaganda. Propaganda targeted at demarketing Peter Obi, at turning what should be strength, positives to Peter Obi, turning them into negatives. Propaganda. But the bigger question is, why will they engage in such propaganda? Are they engaging in such propaganda so that they can get people to vote for the APC? No. Because that people fail to realize the good in Peter Obi. If the propaganda against Peter Obi succeeds, does it mean that people will now automatically vote for the current APC? The answer to that, without wasting your time, is no. If no, then why is it that they are engaging in this propaganda to demarket Peter Obi? And it is not only the APC. Other opposition members, rather than focus on Tinubu and the APC, are choosing to focus more on Peter Obi. Why is this so? Only one reason: voter apathy. All of those behind these propaganda, they understand one thing, that if they succeed to discourage Nigerians, to discourage voters, if they succeed to frustrate voters such that voters do not see any real opportunity, any real difference, any real need for the 2027 election, voters will simply choose not to come out and vote. They know it. So the reason for the propaganda against Peter Obi, for the massive attempt to demarket Peter Obi, to lie against him, the reason is simple: to frustrate Nigerians, so Nigerians will not bother to come out and vote, so that at the end of the day, voter apathy will be the order of the day. And of course, if voters don't come out, it becomes easy to rig any election. That is the target. So what should Peter Obi do? If taking back Nigeria providing equal opportunities for all Nigerians. If indeed you want a Nigeria where there is equal opportunities, where any Nigerian can become anybody without knowing anybody, where any Nigerian can become somebody without knowing anybody, if that is the target, then every machinery, every propaganda targeted at frustrating voters to stay at home during the elections, to guarantee voter apathy, every such should be the primary target of a serious Nigerian, particularly somebody in the caliber of Peter Obi. And that is why I must say I am not comfortable if Peter Obi does not sue Kenneth Okonkwo. It will be a massive blow to the personality of Peter Obi and to us that are defenders of him. So let this not be what happened with the case of the Yes Daddy leaked audio with Oyedepo, that the North are pouncing on right now to say that Peter Obi is a religious bigot. Let it not be that, where the leaker of that audio was threatened but till date has not been sued. Let it not be like Abayomi Arabambi making such allegations against Peter Obi, against Aisha Yesufu. And then, even though some Nigerians believe that Peter Obi has character, some Nigerians will simply be frustrated that Peter Obi did not respond to that allegation by Arabambi in very strong terms. Not only civil defamation or libel route, criminal defamation, filing a petition against Arabambi to the police for Arabambi to come and show proof, the proof that he says he has. The same thing with Deji Adeyanju. The same thing now with Kenneth Okonkwo. If Peter Obi fails to take action, it will be detrimental. It will be detrimental. I am saying this so that those of you that are close to him can advise him appropriately not to let Kenneth Okonkwo and this case go the same way the others have gone. In fact, Peter Obi should now take action on all the other cases so that Nigerians can be inspired to come out for the 2027 election. Remember, if people come out in their numbers, imagine 50 million, 60 million, 70 million Nigerians coming out to come and vote at the polling unit. How many their thugs be? Their thugs will be overwhelmed. Add on top of that, measures taken to stop rigging and manipulation of the results. Add on top of that, vote watch and PU marshals. Election becomes very, very unriggable. And then, the people's voice will be heard. That's what we want, is it not? When the people's voice is heard, leaders will now begin to dance to the tune of the people. On this one, I agree with VDM that if you remove Tinubu, Nigeria will be better 70%. And the reason for that is simple. When politicians know that the voice of the people is what determines who comes to office or who returns, then the people, the politicians, will now be loyal to the people and they'll begin to implement policies that will make life better for the people. So Nigerians, we must get Peter Obi to sue these people for real, and then we must engage to make sure that the voice of the people are heard in 2027 election. And that can only happen if we stop rigging using Vote Watch and PU Marshal. The link is in the description. Click on it, and we can't wait for you to join this group of Nigerians that are going to be the saviors of Nigeria's 2027 election.